Well, no. I mean, the volume 2 actually happened when we were on a break with him for like almost a year. So, you know, it's we do have time off, so it's not like constant. Well, it's a completely different genre. I think they don't really mix together, so you know, it's better to keep it separate, I think. Yeah. There's a few like riffs and you know parts, but not actual songs. They were pretty much all on the album. Probably, yeah. And probably if we do like live shows at one point, we're gonna jam on a few riffs and stuff like that. Well, it depends. You know, I don't plan it so much beforehand. You know, I'm probably gonna keep on doing the Daniel Lioneye stuff, but I don't know with who. I don't know. This at this moment, it feels really good to work with Bolton, the drummer, and I've been waiting for a long time to actually get a chance to work with him. So. Well, the first album was kind of not a very keyboard orientated album, completely different thing. So, and on this one, I really wanted to have a lot of like little details and bits and pieces. And Burton is really good at that. He's a genius. So it was like a natural choice for me to just give all the like files to him and do whatever you want. Yes, well, we've been talking about it, but nothing is booked yet, obviously, and we have to see how the him tour goes, and you know if we're gonna tour still in the autumn time, and you know, well, there's not too many festivals, so maybe we could squeeze in a few of those, but let's see how it goes. I keep myself to myself a lot of the time, and but you know, this shit just needed to come out, you know, it really is. We are having like a video competition. There's 2 songs on the MySpace page, the Euro Shaman, and then I have never wanted to be number 1, and you can choose which one and make a video of your own, and then there's a prize, like one of my white SGs and the album signed, and then some $500 gift card or something. Well, with him albums, mostly like the skeleton idea of the song comes from Ville, and then we go to the practice place together and work on it, like try a million different things, and you know, finally everybody's happy with it. And with Daniel Lioneye, well, with this album, it was like some of the songs were being written when I was 13, some when I was 20, and blah blah blah. It was completely different, and you know, when we first laid down the basic tracks, it was just me and Bolton and the producer in the studio, and then I worked on the stuff by myself, and then Burton worked by himself, and you know, it was pretty different. Well, I would love to get a vinyl. I love vinyls, and that cover would look really cool on a vinyl. I think I'm probably gonna do like a special edition, something, you know, at one point. And what was the other? Oh, well, like I said, some of the songs were written when I was 13, and you know, it's been like a pretty long process. Well, it's been like a dream of mine to make a really, really heavy album for a while, and you know, since forever, and you know, and being through some difficult stuff in my personal life, and you know, these little issues that everybody has in their life, and you know, kind of lifted some like angry feelings and blah blah blah. So it felt like a perfect time to make an album like this. Good question. I don't know. I mean, they're too long already, but I just can't cut them. Sometimes I get nightmares that I wake up and you know, I'm bald. What the fuck? I don't think I will cut them in any near future. Well, with this volume 2, you know, the last stages we like had it mastered like 3 times, so I had to kind of listen to it too many times. But I really don't listen to like old hymn albums too much, or like, you know, the albums you're on yourself. You know, I only hear like what's wrong with it. So. Well, at the moment, I'm not actually listening to anything. I'm trying to, you know, keep the music out. You know, you play every day, so it's like overwhelming. Otherwise, you need some quiet time too. Well, like personal issues, probably. That's what did it to me this time. There's always like I like to keep it that way too. Like when a Daniel Lioneye album comes, it comes out like for a reason, not just mass production. No, the first album was a completely different case. That was like me, Mija and Ville just went to the studio for 5 days, got wasted, and didn't have any songs ready or anything. It was like more of a fun thing to do, you know. No, I think it's refreshing, you know. It's nice to do different things, you know, with different people. It's always good. And they feed each other. They don't like contradict or anything. I think it's a good thing all in all.